Just following orders. Let me get one of them slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, now.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example.
Okay,
got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost. Hey! One way, one way, one way, one way, one way.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it.
Hold up, wait. All right, clap it up. Hey, Shalom, you know what I'm saying? Yahanna shot broke a thumb to all the brothers. Yahanna Shemarli thumb by Shema to all the sisters, man. You tuned in with I.S.U.P.K Atlanta, you know what I mean, here in Atlanta, Georgia, up on the Commander General Yahanna, man. You know what I'm saying? Started Israelite School of University of Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Since 1969, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been teaching this truth, man, bringing the truth out under Commander General Yahanna. Commander General Yahanna has been holding this truth down. You know what I'm saying? And the oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of Salaki. You know what I mean? We had a couple of technical difficulties, man, so we getting the ball rolling late. But guess what? We still rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want to, we still rolling, man. You know what I mean? But we definitely, you know what I mean? Definitely want to say Salaki about that. You know what I mean? But tonight we're gonna jump back into Black History Matters, man. And the reason why, you know what I mean, this topic is heavy to me, Black History Matter, is because within the last couple of months, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, you know what I mean, New Year's Eve, you know what I mean, Labor Day, Veterans Day. You know what I mean? That's the oppressor's history, man. You know what I'm saying? And we prove that the oppressor history matters, and we see the benefits, we see the pros and the cons of you know, the oppressor history, man. But when it comes to black people, Hispanic, native Hispanics and Native Indians, we don't know our history like that. You see what I'm saying? We don't understand our history. And guess what? When I hold this book up right here, you don't see this as your history. You see that white face attached to this, man. You see a pale face attached to this book, man. When this right here, this is your history. This is your Veterans Day. This is your Thanksgiving. This is your Christmas. Your New Year's, man. You got everything the Lord tells you to memorialize and hold, you know what I mean, your feast days, man. You got all that in here, man. And these are really holy days in here, man. Where your oppressor, the devil is so slick, man, he can give you holidays. But in here they're called holy days, man. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's why I chose the topic Black History Matters, man, because we gonna have to combat all this white, you know what I mean, this oppressive knowledge, man, with the truth. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to combat all these wicked pagan holidays with our holy days. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to combat this, you know what I mean, this oppressive history with our history. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna pit both of them on the scale, and we're gonna see which really ones is really the most honorable history. We're gonna see which one is we're gonna see which history really matters. We're gonna see which one really holds weight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pit them on the scale, man. It's Salakia. Somebody say it's Salakia?
No, sir.
Okay, no sweat. If I could, young man Abishai, you got your apocrypha. You got your apocrypha with you?
Khan out of one Khan.
Hey, do you mind picking me up in Baruch 4:1, Baba Kasha?
Khan out of one Khan.
Yeah, the water. Let me know when you got that, Warrior.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High right here, man. Listen, Baruch chapter 4, verse 1, right? It says, this is the book of the commandments of God. It didn't say the so-called oppressor. It didn't say King James book. It didn't say nobody book. This said this is the book of the commandments of the Most High. Continue with that, Warrior.
Khan out of one Khan. And the law that endureth forever.
This is the law that endureth forever. This law doesn't change every 4 years when it's time to vote a new political office, a president in. This don't change every 2 years during midterm, man. You can't change these laws up in here. This is not a book of confusion, man. The author of confusion is the one that changed laws up every 4 years. You don't even know what's right until the folks pin you in the back of the police car, because they be done change these laws up so much to benefit themselves. You see what I'm saying? But not in this book right here, man. You know what I mean? The Lord stand firm on what he said, man. You know why? Because he's not like man. You feel what I'm saying? Man can pretend to be God, but you going to find out real quick, man, is not God. You see what I'm saying? Because God don't have to change these words up, man. This is the book that endured forever. How I know? Because look, we still using it. And this book been around since forever. And we still using this book. And we're going to continue to use this book. Go ahead, Warrior.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
Uh-huh.
But such as leave it shall die.
Now right there it say, all they that keep it shall come to life. You know how, you know what I'm saying? Listen, peep it. It say, all they that keep it shall come to life. So guess what? Young man Abishai, he's not in a casket. Young man Abishai is on the phone. He's alive and well. Austin, the pastor here on Shemar, he's not in a casket. He's sitting here live and very functional. You know what I'm saying? I am not, you know what I mean? I'm not standing in no graveyard. I'm not in a funeral home or none of that. So when you see this book right here say, all they that shall keep it shall come to life, It's not literally talking about you're speaking to a dead body. It's talking about you being spiritually dead. You ain't got no conscience, man. You ain't thinking, man. You walk around like a zombie, man. You like a puppet on a screen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you go wherever going on, you go with it. The oppressor tell y'all to be doing this and that, you know what I mean? Lining up to celebrate New Year's, you over here. He's telling you to do this, you over there. He say go protest, you go in there. You doing everything you can do because you don't have a mind to think of your own. Because you're dead on the inside, man. And that's what the Lord is talking about when he said that, man. When he said, you know what I mean, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Guess what? There's no contradiction. It ain't tricky. It ain't none of that. You really gonna end up dead. You know what I'm saying? If you think this is don't play with the Lord like that. Don't tempt the Lord and don't be a smart behind thinking you know it all. Talking about some, you know, this book don't know what it's talking about. It contradicting itself. And watch how quick you find out you the contradiction. You know what I'm saying? You better be listening. If you made it past New Year's and Christmas and you celebrated it, you better thank God for grace, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't your time yet. But that don't mean that your grace won't run out. You know what I mean? That don't mean that your grace won't run out because you made it past that, man. You better you better wise up, humble up, get in these classes and learn the truth, man. You better learn to serve the person that's giving you this grace, man. You know what I mean? To make it out here in this evil world. You know what I mean? Yo, man, Abishai, you can drop that. You know what I'm saying? You can drop that and we're going to get into a little black history, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to touch on something, man. Throughout I was in the costume, I want to drop something heavy on me, man. Because everybody just celebrated New Year's, right? And you don't even understand what that is, right? It's like, hey, listen. See, this how much of the word, like, Christian, listen, we come in here and we do knowledge, right? But every year, a Christian want to talk about a new me, new this. You want to eat greens and black-eyed peas during rituals, but we in a cult. We ain't doing them and telling you the truth. We going against everything, but because them spirits on the inside, you can't handle that, man. They can't. We waking them up. You know what I mean? It's like, have you ever seen a vampire and you spit some holy water, or throw some garlic or something at a vampire and it, But that's what them demons doing every time we throw that knowledge at you, man. Every time you hearing that knowledge and we spin these words at you, we just spin these words at you. That's what them demons on the inside doing. They like some vampires just, you know what I'm saying? You know why? Because they don't want you to hear this truth, man. Because it's agitating them, but at the same time, it's healing you. But you don't understand that. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying that, because when we tell you about celebrating New Year's in the dead of winter, man, New Year's is in the dead of winter. Make that make sense. Like all you people so connected with the universe. The 444, the number 333, 567, 82, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Y'all so connected with all these, got all these connections with the earth, right? Y'all so connected with the universe. But the universe ain't spoke to you and said, it's not a new year yet. The earth, Mother Earth ain't told y'all, cause y'all swear Mother Earth alive, right? Mother Earth ain't looked at y'all and said, baby, I'm hibernating, I'm still asleep. You know, I'm with child. Mother Earth ain't told y'all she with child, she still pregnant. You gotta wait till the springtime before she birthed new life. She ain't told y'all that yet? No, because you wanna listen to the oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to serve the oppressor, man. He the only one that think it's a God over water. He think it's a God of the air. He think it's a God of darkness, God of light, God of this, God of that, God of whatever. He think aliens built the pyramids. You know why? Because just like right now, when you seeing us out on that football field, you seeing us making music, you seeing us with all these different talents, and they sit back and studying us and studying us and studying us. It's just like Commander Johnny Yahanna brought out one time, I remember, how he was talking about Chinese people trying to learn jazz music. They've been trying to learn it forever. You know why? Because we're talented people, man. To them, it's like they can't believe that this happened, but to us, it's natural. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if we can get rid of the white man, we can see us building the pyramids. How I know? Because y'all already think you from Egypt. You already think of your Egyptians. So if the oppressor was out the equation, I know you'll be able to see that you built the pyramids, man, because that's natural for us, man. You know what I'm saying? We got that kind of talent. But to them, they don't have that kind of talent. And they just hate to believe that we can do stuff like that. So before they give us our credit and say, hey, listen, that was them Hebrew slaves. These Negroes over here, these Negroes were the Hebrew slaves. These Negroes you're seeing over here, them Negroes are the one that had the talent to build them pyramids. Before they give us that credit and say that, guess what? They'd rather say some aliens did it. And then, this how you know the oppressor is such a hypocrite, right? The same aliens he claimed built the pyramids, it's the same aliens he talk about would invade the earth and he'll kill them. How you gonna sit up here and act like they did such a great thing, but then when they come to earth, you gonna want to kill the same aliens that built the pyramid?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta watch the little sneaky slime ball bastard, man, that just be lying to us. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I grew up where they say, man, you can catch a liar in his lies, man, because he tell one, he got to tell another one. You just got to be wise enough to hit them ups. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and you take all your faith up out of the oppressor, man, and you strictly believe in your people, and you strictly believe in the black God of this Bible, and Yahanna, who is a black man better known to y'all as Jesus Christ, and then you believe in this truth, man, them lies will start sliding off you like canola oil, man. Like you bathe in canola oil, them lies just start sliding right off you, man. They won't even be able to stick to you. Somebody throw some lies at you, them lies will just go right past you. You see what I'm saying? Go straight past you, man. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this right here, man. This is right here in ancient Rome. Oh look, Slag, you're saying ancient Roman religion and myth. Janus, Janus, pronounced. That's the way it's pronounced, Janus, is the god of beginnings, gates, transition, time, duality, doorways, passages, and endings. He is usually depicted as having two faces, meaning that they think that this is like a deity, you know what I mean? Like two gods, so to speak. Since he looks to the future in the past. So they thinking that this is a God that got two heads, the future and the past. Goddamn. What kind of sense does that make? Well, make that make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? It is conventionally thought that the month of January is named for Janus. Because, and then it's so heavy because what do people typically do around this time? Your man Abishah.
Done that one.
What do people normally do around this time?
Celebrate the New Year's, sir.
Yeah, that's right. But this the question. This more so to the question I'm saying. It says right here, he is usually depicted as having two faces, since he looks to the future and to the past. If this God named Janus have two faces that look to the future and look to the past, it makes sense. Why does it make sense? Because what do people normally do around this time?
To lock you out of one.
Go ahead.
Set up a New Year's what is it? New Year's resolution? Whatever they call it.
You right there on it. You right there on it. Give me more. You own it. You own it. Break that down. What you saying? You right there. That's damn near part of the answer.
I don't know, Adawan.
Okay, no sweat. You got an answer to the pot for me? Well, what I say right here, what I say, he is usually depicted as having two faces. Since he looks to the future and to the past. What do people do around this time of the year? Go ahead.
They start something called New Year's Revolution.
That's part of the answer. That was your man Abishah just said.
Oh, one thing to do, put your future into the past.
Yeah. You saying that? You saying it?
They just say what? New year, new me.
Y'all not wrong. Y'all giving me half of it. But the rest of it is, this is the time where people reflect. They look on the past and they look to the future. You know what I'm saying? It's a New Year resolution, but you know what I mean? I basically was saying I just want y'all to say what I was already saying about this God. You know what I mean? Because they say this God got two faces, one for the past and one for the future. And that just goes to show you how the oppressor has brainwashed us, because right now around this time, around this same God who they look at like they got God like Zeus and all these ceramics and all that stuff, right? They got this God called Janus. And what do? You follow Janus' footsteps by looking to the past and looking to the future. You reminiscing and looking ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? Am I lying? It's a precept when the Lord say, take one day at a time, something like that. Our daily bread, right? Daily bread, right? Thank you for our daily bread. That's it. I think that's it more so. Everyone looking for daily bread. The Lord talk about our daily bread. You know what I mean? Thank the Lord for our daily bread. You feel what I'm saying? It's a precept more so to it. You know what I mean? But we'll have to get that another time because I don't want to dive into it. You know what I mean? But look, the point I'm trying to make is that's how you know that this has nothing to do with the Bible. That's how you know that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, because this is not even the beginning. Listen, this makes sense for them because why? They look at this like they are from the dark. They're a dark nation, right? You ain't never watched a movie, and I hate to just go to a movie, but look at it like this. When you got the dark world, the evil people, their world ain't full of life and springtime and flowers blossoming and just so animals and deer and stuff just, it ain't full of life. You know what I'm saying? To them, their perfect world is death. Just cold, just no love, just death. So when you deal with the oppressor, in the wintertime, it makes sense because it's just cold. It's just dead. It's death. That's life to them. I know it's hard for you to understand that because you're not them. But the reason why you think you understand it, because you follow their lead. But when I'm telling you this, I may be confusing you because you're not wicked like them. And you can't understand what I'm saying because you just know that people can be that wicked. And you know why? Because you are a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, man. You are a compassionate people, man. You're the 12 lost tribes, the real Jews of the Bible, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you can't understand that, because you're not the devil the Bible speaks of like the oppressor, man. You see what I'm saying? And listen.
Slakia.
Go ahead.
Slakia, I don't want to sound like what you're saying is that they're naturally cold-blooded people.
Brother, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Cold-blooded. Listen, why you think you call a snake? Why you think black people call other black people snakes? You know what I'm saying? Because they had the characteristics of a snake. It ain't like they're a literal snake. It's not like they literally just sliding around hissing. It ain't like they literally have a cold-blooded. But guess what? They are cold-blooded and moving around like a snake, man. Just slick and greasy, man. Just cold-blooded. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, no feelings, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, think about a snake, man. A snake camouflage. They blend in, man. They blend in to kill you, man. That's what these oppressors do, man. They blend in to kill us, man. Look at how they do the Native Indians, man. They came over here, got in with the Native Indians, blending in with the Native Indians and killed them. Up and even to the point, man, where like, when the Native Indians, man, they still oppressing them. They supposed to got reparations, but the so-called oppressors are the ones that still running the reservations, man. Running the casinos and all that stuff out there. Them not Native Indians, man. Them the oppressors, man. Blending in, but steady taking our people out, man. Look at them in our world, man. They blend in with us. You see what I'm saying? Like you got Obama. You got, you know what I mean, these presidents. You got Joe Biden. You won't vote for me, you ain't black. Like a snake, man. Know how to blend in perfect, man, just to execute at the right time, man. Slack it, War. You can go ahead. Yo, man, outside, you can go ahead. Slack it.
Got a precept out of one.
Go ahead.
Book of Psalms, chapter 55, and verse 20.
Go ahead.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant.
Man, that's heavy right there. That's on spot on. What? Break it down, War. You can go ahead and break it down.
That's talking about our oppressor. The Native Indians welcomed him, taught him how to farm the land, helped them survive through the winter, and what did they get for doing good? You know, they turned around and slaughtered them.
Right.
And they broke every peace treaty.
Right. That's an excellent precept, word. That's spot on right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say more. You pretty much you done milked that one right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you could pick me up at the Colossians 2:8.
Khan out of one Khan. The book of Colossians, chapter 2, and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Right there,
after
man.
the tradition of men. After the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
Right there, man. Colossians 2:8, man. And this right here is so heavy, man. This like listen, brother. If you do believe in anything, man, if you hear this precept should just be like an alarm clock going off in your head. Colossians chapter 2:8, where it says, beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy, and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of this world, and not after Christ. Not after Christ, man. So when you want to sit there and you talk about, oh, you know, we've been doing this for a long time. Oh, you know, I done had relatives tell me, don't be selfish. You know, what about your kids? You shouldn't take Christmas away from your kids. Look at all the times you done had Christmas. Oh, look at all the birthdays and this and that. You shouldn't take that away from your kids. You shouldn't do this and that. Listen, man, that was after the tradition of men. That was not after Christ, man. Y'all said and that's so selfish about Christians, right? And if you're in the Israelite school or university of practical knowledge, man, if you're in here, man, you're a brother, sister in this school, man, from a troop on up, you know what I mean, or a sister and on up, you can attest to this, right? Everybody always speaks to you about, oh, what about your kids, or what about us, or what about this? Don't do that. Don't do that when it comes out of these birthdays and holidays. What about when you grew up and celebrated birthdays and holidays? Listen, if you learn better, you do better, goddammit. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, yes, you want to sit there and talk about all them birthdays and holidays I celebrated, but why you ain't speaking on all them times I had to suffer? Why you ain't talking about all them times I had to risk my life breaking in somebody's house or doing something for some money to celebrate a holiday, man? Why you ain't talking about all them times I had to ride dirty trying to avoid these people to make sure I can't even pay child support because I got to make sure I got a a tree up under the tree for my kids, man. And then if I get locked up, guess what's gonna happen? You think my son, mama, are they gonna care? Hell no. She gonna go to the next man. They gonna give her a gift. You ain't talking about them times, but you want to sit up here and talk about how you know I even enjoyed them times. You don't even know if I enjoyed that for real. You don't know how many times I was high or drunk just to get past the holidays. But you want to sit up here and talk about some holidays. That's how you know the world is selfish, man. That's how you know it's a wicked world, man, because this world hates knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, what's up?
Turn that one.
Pick me up at, let me make sure I got the right piece up. Proverbs 1 and 22.
Turn out of one con. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 2.
No, 22, Warrior, 22.
Salakia. Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge.
Right there, man. You see it right there, man. Proverbs 1 and 22. Like we just brought out in class, man. When you learn better, you do better, goddammit. You don't stay being simple out here in this world, man. You mad at me because I want to learn knowledge so that my kids and my ancestors don't have to suffer what I had to suffer through? All because you want to be selfish and claim you ain't even enjoying your Christmas and birthday like that, man. How I know? Because guess what? I be seeing y'all Christmas live. Listen, y'all Negroes be wanting a G4 jet, $1 million. Nigga, you ain't getting no $1 million on Christmas. You ain't getting no G4 jet. You ain't getting half of the things you asked for on Christmas, man. So you ain't even enjoying Christmas like that.
Right.
But you in my face talking about what about the Christmas I enjoyed. Negro, did you enjoy Christmas? I damn sure did it. I ain't got a damn thing I wanted for Christmas when I used to be in the world. Salaki. Talk about a New Year resolution. You talk about being positive for New Year's, and then you got the nerve to say you're going to cut out everybody that holding you back. You're going to cut out everybody that make your day bad and all this and that. And then the next day, you woke up with an attitude because you had to go work on a white man job. When you going to cut him out? You talked about all the Negroes you finna cut out for putting you in a bad mood, for breaking your spirit. What about the Negro that keep denying you for that loan, denying you on them cars, denying you for no credit, making you come to work, making you work overtime, and then they taking all your money on your paycheck, man? But you talk about you doing all this and that for your New Year's resolution. Why you ain't asking them out? Because you're simple, man. And you love the simpleness that you in, man. Just like the Bible just said. How long ye simple ones will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, man. You delight in that, man. You delight in being a fucking slave out here, man. You love that. It's like, you love, I hate to be this extreme, but it's like, you done been raped. Like in the so-called movie, right? Presser, right? You seen a movie with like a so-called Presser, he kidnap a woman and then she fall in love with him?
Yeah.
You love that, man. Stockholm Syndrome, goddamn, that's what it is. You love the person that's traumatizing you, man. You love that. You don't want the people that's coming to save you. Just like when you kidnap a kid at an early age, and then you train that kid up like it's your kid, and then guess what? When somebody come and try to save that kid be confused and frantic, and guess what? They scared of you. You're only trying to save them. But they gonna go run back to the person that done raised them their whole life, the kidnapper. Because that's all they know. All they know is the kidnapper, man. Guess what? That's how you are as a black person over here, man. Because that kidnapper has fed you crumbs and molded you. The kidnapper is molding you into being the same goddamn thing he is, man. Why you think you hate Negroes so much, man? Why you think every time you make a New Year resolution, you hate niggas every time you make your New Year resolution, man? Because the oppressor molded you to be what he is, man. That's why you hate niggas. That's why you're a nigga that hate niggas so much. Because you work for the oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? In the end, that man, it's saying foods. Go ahead.
Out of one, this is exactly right. You know, it's a simple mindset. You know, they tell you to go out and spend money for Halloween. They tell you to go out and spend money for Thanksgiving. They tell you to go out and spend money for Christmas. Back to back to back to back. They tell you to go out and spend money for New Year's. They tell you to go out and spend money for what's next? Valentine's Day. And they just go along with whatever. You know, it's just a simple slave mind, and you never get a. And then you wonder why you never get ahead. You know, you just like a gopher. Everything they put out there, you go for it. I yield out of one.
Hey, man, that's so heavy what you're saying. I'm glad you touched on that, too, because that's another part in it with this money, man. Because when we dropping this knowledge, everybody want to come to us and talk about love. Love is love. You know, you want to come to us and talk about a feeling and all that. You weren't worried about no feeling when you was out there committing all kind of wicked sins to put a gift up under that tree. You ain't worried about no kind of sin. You ain't worried about no love is love. You ain't saying love is love when it's time to pay no bills. You ain't talking about love is just love when it's time to celebrate Halloween and Valentine's Day. Nigga, you out there committing all kind of crimes and doing whatever you got to do to get them gifts, man. But you want to come to us and talk about some old love. We just got to join hands and love each other. You would tell the oppressor that when he forcing you to go get gifts. When he forcing you to do all this and do all that, man.
Like it, Adawan.
Go ahead, Warrior.
If I may, just one more thing. I got to add this.
Ain't no sweat. Get down.
Like it, Adawan. The oppressor, you know, they and they people, you know, these day holidays, they go out and keep these holidays. And, you know, they on $150,000 salary, $200 a year salary. You know, but, you know, our people is trying to do these things. And when these holidays, they ain't got nothing to do with us. And then you trying to do it on a minimum wage, you know, on a poverty salary. You know what I'm saying? It's men. It's men, and they just need to come into I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna and learn how to keep their own holidays.
That's right.
I yield out of one.
That's right. You see what I'm saying? And that's why this scripture right here is so heavy. That's why I had to go here, man, because how long you simple ones gonna love simplicity, man? You want to sit up here and like, listen, I see Negroes all the time talking about some, oh, if I had 100,000, I had $1 million, I had this and that. Okay. Suppose you got that. Then what? You think you really just finna be like the oppressor? You not, man. You see what I'm saying? Because for one, you got to catch up and pay off all the debt you got. Then once you do that,
right, you
finna go try to invest in something. And I don't know about you, but these investments to get in ain't cheap, man. You ain't just finna go buy no, like say for instance you go buy a truck. You ain't just finna go buy the truck and start working. You gotta buy all these kind of extra stuff. You gotta get tags, insurance, permits, all that. So you think you finna get a truck for $50,000? Guess what, Negro? You finna be coming out the pocket another $50,000 just getting tags, insurance, permits, and all that. Think online, get your money, and then come back and holler at me. Tell me if you learned something different. Tell me if I'm lying, man. You know what I mean? The oppressor, man, listen, you want $1 million. The oppressor go spend $1 million on a horse. Literally. The oppressor go buy a horse for $1 million and go put it on a ranch that he never go to. The oppressor take $1 million and go do some of the corniest. The oppressor would destroy $1 million. He'll literally go buy a car. Y'all ain't never seen the white boys that go get cars and stuff, and they had like this tower that they just drop stuff on and destroy stuff. You know what I'm talking about, the pie? With them boys, like them boys, the Edomites, they be up high in the sky. They had like a wrecking bottle. They just drop on stuff and destroying it all the time.
Demolition Man?
Something like that, but no, they do it just like, it's like just for fun. They doing it for fun. They not doing construction. They literally just go buy stuff and just drop something on it to destroy it.
Oh yeah, I forgot what that game is called too. I don't really be doing that.
Oh, that's a game?
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
They be like experiments, like sports and shit like that. Random stuff like that.
They doing that for fun, man. There's no way. Listen, and then you want to talk about reparations, and I be hearing people always talk about this, and you're right. You're right. Black people gonna get reparations, and black people don't know how to act when they get money. Black people this and that. It ain't just black people don't know how to act when they get money. If they gave Negroes reparations, say for instance everybody got $50,000, $100,000, it don't matter. What you gonna do with it? You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna really be able to do nothing with $50,000. Everything is expensive in this world, man. I don't know. Listen, we don't live back in the day, man, where you can go and get 2 for $1 bag of chips, man. That's not happening, bro. The eggs in the store right now is damn near $8, $10, man. So even if you got that money, man, what you gonna do with it? And you gonna mess up for one because you gonna try to go do everything everybody telling you can do with that money, and you gonna realize you can't. And then you sure enough gonna mess up because you know the one thing that you can do with that money that you're not gonna do, you're not gonna pay your tithes, man. You're not gonna pick that money in the only place that's gonna build Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians up. And that's where you're gonna mess up at, man. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because we gotta grow up, man. We gotta stop being simple, man. Looking at all this stuff, you want to celebrate this, you want to celebrate that, man. How long you gonna be simple in America? You're not benefiting from none of this stuff, man.
That's right.
They getting all the money, man. Even on New Year's, they made all the money. And I know up here in Atlanta, they made all the money, man. Them and these stinking ass Africans, man. Charging all the money to go in clubs and parking lots and every goddamn thing, man. Drop that, your man Abishai Baba Kashan, pick me up at 2 Kings 17. 2 Kings 17 and 34, Baba Kashan. You go ahead, Austin the Posh.
Oh yeah, we was talking about earlier about Edomite dropping the ball. It called Destruction Crew.
The Destruction Crew, man.
Yeah, Destruction and Demolition Game.
Destruction and Demolition Game, man. That they make money off of, that they spend the hell of money on to do it. Destroy stuff. No legitimate reason. They just destroy stuff. Make it make sense, man. But you want to look down on another brother or sister, you know what I'm saying, say, oh, I'm cutting off everybody because they can't help me and this and that, boom, boom, boom. Nigga, you can't help yourself because you can't even focus enough to hear the truth that we speak. You want to talk about every other Negro that can't, oh, they mean me no good. You don't mean yourself no good. You your own worst enemy, man. Because you won't even listen to the Lord, man. You too high and boasting in yourself. You think you know more than the Lord know? That's why the Lord say fools hate knowledge. Because only a fool would think that his wisdom is better than the Lord's wisdom, man. You got that for me, Warrior?
Khan out of one Khan.
Go ahead. Second Kings chapter 17, verse 34.
Khan out of one.
Go ahead.
The book of 2 Kings. The book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, and verse 34.
Uh-huh.
Unto this day, they do after the former manner. They fear not the Lord.
They fear not the Lord, man. You don't fear the Lord in this world, man. And the Bible says oppression make a wise man mad and the gift destroy the heart, man. No, don't never listen, brother. Hey, I don't listen. Do not never ever. Don't ask me why I'm yelling, man. Don't ask me why I'm upset. None of that, man. Because, brother, this is my people. This is my nation, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying mine like I'm over it. I'm saying I am a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. I am a real Israelite. I am the Jew the Bible speaks of, man. And in here, we suffer for our people's sake, man. We see the hell that we go through. We see the oppression we go through. And we also see the slit, slimy, black leaders that's destroying the nation by misleading us because of a gift, man. Because you got a couple of Negroes that will go kiss the oppressor behind, or a couple of Negroes that was more fortunate than other Negroes, you gonna get misled and think that one day you can be like this bastard or that bastard, and not realize that in here, you got some fortunate people, unfortunate people. But one thing we got in common is we love the Lord, we serve the Lord, we fear the Lord, and we love each other, man. And we honor being a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. And in the world, you hate your people, man. You hate black. How do I know you hate black people? You want me to tell you how I know you hate black people? You say it all the time. I hate niggas, man. Damn, I hate niggas. That's why I stay by myself. I hate niggas. I hate niggas. If you saying you hate niggas, you don't even realize that you saying you hate yourself. And guess what? Yeah, you might talk all this positive stuff and act like you doing this and that, but nigga, you hate yourself too. Because if you really love yourself, I don't care what you say, man. I don't care how safe you try to be in the streets. I don't care how good of a citizen you is in the world. You do not love yourself if you hate your soul. If your soul don't mean nothing to you, well, you got to really get connected with the Lord. Shut the hell up talking about you love yourself, man. Because you don't, man. Because you can't love yourself without loving your soul. Dumb. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that you can love yourself without loving your soul. I'll wait. You can't, man. Because to love yourself is to love your soul. And when you love your soul, guess what, man? You get connected with the person that's over all the spirits of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead with that, warrior. Continue on.
Yahanna Khan. The book of 2 Kings, chapter 17 and 34. Unto this day, they do after the former manner. They fear not the Lord. Neither do they after their statutes, or after their ordinances, or after the law and commandment which the Lord commanded the children of Jacob, whom he named Israel.
Right there, man. Neither do they after our statutes, man, after our ordinances, after our laws, man, after our commandments. But we do keep the tradition of men, man. We do everything that they teach us in the world, but we don't do nothing the Lord say do, man. Go ahead, warrior.
If I may add one, that's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing but expecting a better result.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, brother, that hits so hard right now, man, because it's another new year. Everybody did the same thing they did for last year. The same thing you did for the year before that, the year before that, the year before that, the year before that. It ain't working. I'm sorry, it's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. Your New Year's resolution is going to fail as long as you don't serve the Lord. How do I know? Go ahead, warrior.
One more thing, Adam, and just like the general brought out the other night, that the same curses is going to keep on continuing if we don't change. And I saw this morning that Gangster Boo from Memphis passed away. You know, already, you know, at the beginning of their so-called year, you know, the curses are still continuing.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, that's a sad thing that sister died against the boo, man. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of, different speculations out there. But I will say, like Austin the Quam said, you know what I mean? Austin the Quam out of Tennessee said, man, if you love gangsta boo, stop getting high.
That's right.
Because fentanyl is on the rise and it's killing people, man. And I know one thing, if I don't know, on New Year's, what I learned in this truth, because I paid more attention now since I learned the truth. Brother, you think all the other holidays people be wicked and getting high and drunk. I don't know what it is about New Year's, but like what I see what the generals don't bring out every year, bro, the generals be on point, bro. Every New Year's, bro. New Year's, people get lit, cuz. Like, brother, I don't know what it is about New Year's, but niggas be lit more on New Year's than any other holiday. Like, listen, I seen myself New Year's, right? Cause my, you know what I'm saying, my real apprentice. So I got us something to eat, brother. I ain't go 3 miles down the street, and I passed 2 Ricks. And then it was so foggy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make it no better, man. So listen, brother, it was horrible in Atlanta, man. It was horrible. And that's just what I know. You know what I mean? You can get on the news and I'm pretty sure you can hear more horrible things. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but it's because we don't want to serve the Lord, man. And unfortunately, man, that grace gonna run out, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, that clock ticking every day. Every day somebody, who we got on the list today? Somebody on the list today, you know what I mean? Better get it right, brother. You get sisters. Brothers and sisters better get it right with the Most High, man. Because even if you do make it to the judgment day, right? You know what I mean? So to speak, make it the end day today. You know what I mean? Because I know, brother, I'd have been right. Listen, I'm going to tell you myself being in the world. Like, this how wicked you be in the world because you don't know. You be so focused on. You be trying to find out everything, every possible thing, and you get so high, you just be trying to you get with your people, y'all get high, you just think so much about God and this and that. And I remember getting high with people in the world, and we sat there and talked about, brother, on Judgment Day, bro. I just want to make it the Judgment Day. So when I make it the Judgment Day, I can just talk to God himself and be like, man, please, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. And I don't know, man, the people that I was talking to that day, the only people felt like that. But if you think you finna make it the Judgment Day and you just finna sit there and plead with the Lord, it ain't gonna work like that, man. You feel what I'm saying? You better get right. You know what I mean? You better get right. Go ahead, Abishai. You had something to say?
No, sir.
All right, continue reading that. Go down to 35, Baba Shop.
Khan out of one Khan, with whom the Lord had made a covenant and charged them, saying, Ye shall not fear other gods, nor bow yourselves to them, nor serve them, nor sacrifice to them.
Man, brother. Hey, Austin the Cost wants the water, sir. This is a perfect precept to cut all that right there, man. You know what I'm saying? They say, with whom the Lord has made a covenant and charged them, saying, Ye shall not fear other gods. Guess what? On Christmas, you want to know why you're going through all that pressure on Christmas? Because you fear other gods. For one, if you're a man, listen, brother, it's rough being in the house with that sister, man. But guess what? You should have never made her a god, man. Because now you fearing her kicking your ass out. You feel what I'm saying? You just got to, listen, brother. When you listen, listen. You ever heard of like to build new things up? Like, guess what? If I got a bit, the point I'm trying to make is right. If I got an old building right here, right, and I want to build something stronger right here, guess what? I'm gonna have to crush this old building and build up something new. Even if I take some of the materials from that old building and use it right here, you got to realize some of that old material ain't gonna make it. So guess what? If you now get into this knowledge, man, and you unfortunately just being in the world, you know what I mean? I know you didn't probably do it on purpose. You just going with what you know. You build up a relationship and you got a family with a woman that's wicked and pressuring you still to try to celebrate Christmas, you got to realize, man, you killing off that old building to build up a new building. And some material might not make it in that new building, man. It might not, brother. You know what I'm saying? It might not, sister. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you don't cut it off. You just continue to build. You continue to build. And what ain't going to make it, ain't going to make it. But you make sure you stay in these classes and you do what's right according to your significant other. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord will do the rest, man. You see what I'm saying? But listen, that's why it's so important for us to learn the truth. Because guess what? If not, you see the confusion and the hell you going through, man. Guess what's going to happen if you fall weak to these other gods, man? You fall weak to your wife. You fall weak to Santa Claus. You fall weak to reindeers and ceramics and Nimrod and Janus, New Year God. Guess what's going to happen if you fall weak to them, man? Your kids are going to fall weak to them too. Because you're teaching your kids, you're passing down that weakness, man. And I pray, you know what I'm saying, if you can't make it, Lord, give your kids the strength. But, brother, we ain't finna lean on that, you know what I mean? You gonna have to be that strength that your kids gonna need, man. Continue on, warrior. We gonna stop at 38. You know what I mean? Continue on, Baba Shop.
Ye shall not fear other gods, nor bow yourself to them, nor serve them, nor sacrifice to them. Verse 36. But the Lord, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt with great power and a stretched out arm, him shall ye fear, and him shall ye worship, and to him shall ye do sacrifice.
But the Lord who brought you up out of the land of Egypt with great power and a stretched out arm, man. The Lord brought us up out of Egypt with a great power, man. He tore the magicians behind up, man. You know what I mean? And guess what? These oppressors know the same thing gonna happen to them, man. He gonna whoop they behind, man. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Right. They don't give a damn. They, you know what I mean? They still gonna try you, and they, guess what? They wanna listen. You ain't, brother. Y'all ain't never been in a gang war, like a fault. Okay, I know everybody ain't. So listen, Salaki, that's on me. Everybody haven't been through that. But listen, are you familiar with the phrase? Listen. If I go, I'm gonna take something with me. Listen, if they kill me, I'm gonna take something on with me. That's how the oppressor is thinking, man. The oppressor know his time is short, so he's like, if I gotta go, guess what? I'm taking some of them niggers with me. And I said that like that on purpose. Niggers. I'm taking some of them niggers with me, man. If I gotta die, some of y'all coming with me too. That's how he think, man. But see, you don't understand that because you had him up on a high pedestal, the pedestal that you should have this brotherhood on in the Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge. You should have that. You should have your people up on that pedestal, put him on this pedestal. Why? Because guess what? The oppressor mess over you over and over. The oppressor mess over you over and over. And you never bring him down from that pedestal. You always keep him up on that pedestal. But if a brother or sister offends you or do something to you, and you never look at them the same. You listen, even if they do right to you, you still ain't never gonna look at them the same. But the oppressor can do what he wants to you, and he always gonna get another chance. He always gonna, he can easily work his way back up that pedestal. Even if he just fall like this, he still gonna work his way back up. Because that's your God, man. You don't believe in niggas, man. Is there somebody saying Slacky on a conference call?
Hey, yes, Slacky, I could. Shalom, Yahanna.
Hey, Shalom, Yahanna. What's going on? How the one you twat?
Yeah, everything could rob, man. See, you getting down like, ooh-wee.
Hey, Most High Christ, you know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. What you got? You got something for me, other one?
No, I'm just listening, man. I know you got, I'm going to chime in when I get ready. You already know that.
Okay, Most High Christ, the water. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we at, I got young man Abishar reading for me. Young man Abishar, you can pick me up at verse 37. Also, my shot, we reading in 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 37. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give you a notation of where we at.
Khan Adawan Khan,
Go ahead.
verse 37. And the statutes and the ordinances and the law and the commandment which he wrote for you, ye shall observe to do forevermore. And ye shall not fear other gods.
Listen, man. The Bible says in the statutes, in the ordinance, in the law, in the commandment, which he wrote for you, you shall observe to do forevermore. It didn't say until Christ came. It didn't say until you fear right. It didn't say until you get your money right. It didn't say until you lose hope. It didn't say until Pastor Jamal Finesse Bryant, you know what I mean, say to do something else. It didn't say until Creflo take all your dollars, say something different. It didn't say until TD Snakes say something different. It didn't say until none of these disgusting Christian pastor leaders or Reverend Al Snakeston. It didn't say until he say something different. It didn't say until Jesse Scary, you know what I mean, say something different. It didn't say until Martin Luther Big Pimp, you know what I mean, Martin Luther Pimp King say something different. It say forevermore, man.
Martin Luther Queen.
Martin Luther Queen, man. It didn't say until Martin Luther Queen the water. You know what I'm saying? It said until Martin Luther Queen say something different. It said forevermore, man. Like I think this Bob and it. Listen, brother. Y'all don't take their word for serious. Like you think like these words in here, like you saying something. Like listen. The word is led off this Bible. So if this Bible say something, that's it. Ain't no questioning. You know what I mean? Ain't no questioning. Ain't no none of that. Follow it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what, like, brother, when I came to the truth, I be hearing about all these 7-day adventures, the Tanakh and this and that, and everybody talking about all their history and all this and that. And I ain't even seen, you know what I mean, not brothers in here, but like in the world, like brothers like, oh, I know this history and that, boasting and this and that. And I be like, brother, okay, I feel you boasting in history, but that really don't do nothing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because guess what? On the streets in the corner, the OG didn't tell you everything he knew. The OG didn't tell you nothing he knew. You just knew that was the OG, and you knew whatever he said goes. So if you was on the streets and you knew you had to handle some business, or you was trying to get on, whatever he said, go. You didn't ask him, well, OG, what's the area over here? You didn't ask him all those questions. You just went with it. So for you niggas to come up here and question God word, talking about, oh, well, what about the history? Oh, do you know this and you do that? Nigga, don't play with God like that. You should look at this Bible, whatever this Bible say goes, that's it. End the question.
That's right.
Go ahead, other ones.
Love, I could, like you said, it was heavy that you was bringing out because, shit, when you out there on them streets and shit, none of that shit matter. None of it matters.
Right. Right, you ain't out there asking all them questions in the streets, man. You ain't even got time to ask them questions. Whatever somebody say goes, man, and that's it, man.
None of that shit matters. That's what I'm saying. So the book, when you in the streets, when you living out there in that world, don't no book matter. Niggas ain't even reading books.
Right.
The shit don't even matter. It don't matter. Now when you come into the truth, it matters. You know what I'm saying? Now this book that we follow, that shit matters, man. It takes people off drugs, man. It'll change your marriage, man. It'll change your life.
Right. And see, what I was saying about this book is, the Bible, like, you know, everybody always have to be like, dig deeper than the Bible. Like, well, bro, they don't take the words of the Bible serious. Or they need correspondence. They need like other books. They need like other history lessons. Or they feel like they need to talk to somebody that's smart, or somebody that know this, or somebody that know that. But in the streets, the OG, you didn't know if the OG was smart or not. You just knew whatever he said, go, and you didn't question it. So why when it comes to the Bible, you got to question the Bible. When you listen to these rappers and all these celebrities and all these pastors and stuff, you ain't wondering if they smart or not, man. You don't listen. When you hurting and you going to the doctor office, you don't know if that doctor office know what he doing or not. You just know, like, nigga, I'm in the right place, and listen, whatever you can do it. So why when it comes to the UPK, we got to have all this and have all that? Why you just can't hear this Bible and we break down this truth and that's it, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, and listen, I might not be making sense to everybody, man, but for the people in the streets, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. You ain't never question no OG, man. Cause you know you question that OG, man, you'll get your head chopped off. Now I ain't saying don't come in here and ask questions. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is when the Bible said how the Lord say serve him and keep his commandments, that's it. Nigga, ain't no way around that. You're not gonna get around not serving the Lord, man. You're gonna have to serve the Lord. Point blank, period. Ain't no way around that. The same way your OG tell you to get down for them colors and get down and do this and that, man. Ain't no way around that. Ain't no way around pinning that word, man. Ain't no way around pinning this word for the Lord, man, and serving the Lord, man. Point blank, period, man. Ain't no way around that.
Hey, so last year, God damn, hold on, wait. You say, ain't no way around to get the work of the Lord. That's heavy right there.
Most High Christ, you know what I'm saying? Most High Christ, water.
Man, that's hit my spirit. I think I went up to the fourth dimension and came back.
Most High Christ, you know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. I'm glad, you know what I mean, the Lord, you know what I mean, can use me to make sense, man, because, like, it's just saddening, brother. Like, you know, especially being on, like, them apps and stuff, man, like, everybody's just always this and that, but nobody never come back with no real knowledge. Like, they want you to be the one to drop all the knowledge and drop all the history and drop all this and that. But they ain't coming back with no knowledge, no history, no nothing that holds weight. Ain't nothing they saying factual, man. You had said Slag, you had one? You said Slag, yes, sir? That's my show.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I ain't saying nothing. That wasn't me.
Okay, wow. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, Abishai, continue reading that for me, Baba Kasha.
Khan, Adawan Khan. Verse 38. And the covenant that I have made with you, ye shall not forget, neither shall you fear other gods.
And listen, man, I know for a fact throughout this whole little verses that I had him read, like 34 to 38, I done heard you should not fear other gods. You shall fear the Lord. You shall serve the Lord. You know why you hearing that back to back? Because when you look up on this wall right here, man, where that? I don't see it. Where no cows at? We had no cows up here, didn't we? With that's school motto, goddammit. No cowards. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no cowards in here, man. We ain't finna fear Nimrod on Christmas, man. We ain't finna fear no pilgrim on Thanksgiving, man. We not finna fear Janus on no New Year's. We ain't pressured by none of this fake stuff, man. We real solid warrior men in here. Priests and prophets of the Lord, man. With virtuous sisters in here, man. And we honor the Lord, man. You know what I mean? Listen, everybody always say, man, what's real is silent. They say if it's fake, you know what I mean, it's gonna bend and fold and pressure bust pipes. Well, pressure ain't finna bust a goddamn thing in here, man. Because, man, we stand on something that's firm, man. We got a solid foundation right here. And this right here is the foundation of all Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. So give a damn what you talking about, what your pastor talking about, what anybody talking about. You can key, you can say this and say that. Come in here. We got the door is open for you, man. The door is open for you, wide open. You're welcome to come in here and prove us wrong, man. Bring what you know and bring it in here and prove us wrong. Don't sit on there and just joke and try to be a comedian. We gonna give you the flow to be a comedian. You wanna be a comedian? Come on. We gonna give you the flow to be a comedian. Come on. Or if not, man, shut the hell up, man. Get an all black sister, put on some modest Paris and come in here and learn your history, man. Learn what it takes to be a priest and prophet, man, and a virtuous sister of the Most High, man. A virtuous daughter of the Most High. Salaki. Hey, Warrior, if you could, drop that.
Like if I could.
Go ahead, my Charlotte. Hey, hold on, Slack. Hey, young man Abishai, give me whole Deuteronomy 6 and 14 for me, Baba Kashah. You go ahead, also, my Charlotte. Slack.
Another one.
Nah, so like if I could, I was gonna say like like a lot of these these preachers and these pastors, man, like it's every point you bring it out because they don't never follow nothing that you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And then they put it on they don't put it on themselves. They put it on the people. You know what I'm saying? And when you doing that, you were just destroying the people because they only gonna follow what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And when you come to the I.S.U.P.K, man, we are leaders. We leaders. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you everything that you need to do. If I'm a leader, if I'm teaching class like you teaching class right now, you teaching the people. The pastor can't do that.
Right.
Because what he gonna do? The pastor is gonna destroy you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what's so heavy about coming into the school is like the people that's teaching these classes, man, they really give a fuck about you. They really care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We really teaching. But when you go to that Christian church, that nigga only teach one day out the week. Or he might teach Bible study on Wednesday. I don't know.
Right.
But we teach classes every day. You know what I'm saying? And we got different brothers that teach classes every day to build our people up. And that's the heavy thing about it. So Salakia.
Right. And not only are we teaching you, man, excellent point out of one. You know what I'm saying? And not only are we teaching you in here, man, we teaching you the truth according to God's word. We not saying my word. Listen, brother. Listen, this bothers. This is so annoying when you hear like so-called. These niggas got the nerve to say they alphas and this and that, right? And this is listen, brother. I get it. You know what I mean? So I ain't trying to offend you. Slack you. Come into class. That's all I can tell you. But you know what I mean when they say, in my opinion, I feel like I'm this. What do the Lord say, man? Are we sitting up here discussing the book of the Bible? Or are we sitting up here discussing your book? Is this God's book or this your book? I'm tired of hearing, in my opinion, I feel like the Bible, nigga, that's your opinion. Now tell me what the Bible actually saying then. Okay, for the sake of the argument, I hear your opinion. That's your opinion. But now tell me what the Bible saying. I don't want your opinion no more. Give me what the Bible actually is saying. Jamal Bryant, I don't want to hear your words no more. Tell me what the Bible is actually saying. Because I know you want me to come to your church and just grow your weed for you and stand at the corner store and sell your weed for you. I get that. Now tell me what the Lord want me to do. You got that for me, Abishai?
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse
14.
13
14, Slocky.
14. Deuteronomy 6 and 14. Ye shall not go after other gods, of the gods of the people which are round about you.
God damn, listen, brother, this precept, brother, listen. We finna pass the class, and I was joking. But brother, listen, this precept is spot on. Deuteronomy 6 and 14, it don't get no clearer for you, man. It says, ye shall not go after other gods, of the gods of the people which are round about you. Meaning, stop jumping into Islam. Niggas stop worshiping rocks. Negroes stop worshiping fat, naked Chinese man. Stop worshiping the moon, the stars. Stop doing all that. The Lord is telling you, stop going to gods of these other people, man. And it kills me about Negroes too, man. We be so confident in ourselves. I'm this, I'm that. Can't nobody tell me this, can't nobody tell me that. But Negro, you can't even serve your own, you don't even serve your own gun. Like you got all this invested in black this. How you gonna say invest in black this and invest in black that when you won't even invest in your own black knowledge, man? You won't even invest in the Lord, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You ain't investing in the blackness. You don't care about blackness, man. Cause you scared of these other guys, man. You scared what's gonna happen if you can't even put on the shit. You can't even put on the Magun Dawada. You scared to put on the Magun Dawada. So guess what? Therefore, you'll go put on purple, and you'll walk around with a Hawaiian shirt. Listen, brother. Those shirts with the fringes on the bottom, I be calling them Hawaiian shirts. The only thing them Negroes be missing is a hula hoop, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Warrior.
Hey, so like, look, hey, so like if I could, man, like you said, these niggas be serving these other guys, man. Niggas just serve the God at Christmas. Nigga, you just serve the God at New Year's.
Right.
And you dumb black niggas finna serve the God of Martin Luther King, Martin Luther Queen.
Right.
You finna serve him. Then you finna turn around and serve Valentine's Day, man. You serving other God. The Lord tell you don't do that. He telling you don't do it. And you continue to do it.
Right.
And on to what? What's after that? Easter? I don't know. I don't even know the holidays no more. But like you said, that's a heavy point. Y'all niggas stop serving these guys, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because half of them homosexuals. Half of them, that evil, they devils. You know what I'm saying? So that's how a point. So like,
right, exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, listen, all these other guys are weak, man. They weak. They're fictional characters, man. They dress, they're naked. They're just the cartoons. And they don't make no sense, man. See what I'm saying? Then and if you really want to dive into it, you know what I'm saying? They all come from some kind of homosexual and pedophilia type of spirit on them, man. That's all these holidays targeting you and your kids, and you don't even see it, man. You know what I mean? These holidays just like the ice cream truck riding up and down the street. You think, the ice cream truck, he got a treat for us, and don't even know his kidnappers end up finna destroy you and your family, man.
Hey, so like if I could, out of work, right? Before you go too far, so like if I could.
Go ahead, out of one, Baba Kasha.
Man, hey, these niggas that was wearing these Christmas pajamas is homosexuals, man. Ain't no way I'm gonna dress up like everybody in the family. Hey, ain't no way I'm gonna do that. So if you know you gotta do that, who told you to do that? Your goddamn woman control you in that house.
Right.
There ain't no way I'm gonna put on everybody got on the same pajamas, taking pictures, and the niggas sitting there looking like they look like, man, I wish I could get about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And brother, listen, brother. It's like if I could add to your point, but then you wanna take them pajamas off and then go put on some tight jeans and some designer shoes and come back on the block like you just got it like that and you hard. You ain't hard, nigga. I just seen you take that portrait with them with that white Santa Claus and reindeers on your shirt, nigga. I seen that. You ain't hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that, man. Because guess what? And the reason why we talking about that because you'll do all that, then come out here and try to attack your people and be violent towards your people, man. That's why I'm calling you out, man. Because guess what? You ain't going in that mall. You ain't going around in that courtroom. You ain't going around these oppressors in the store and pressing them. You ain't mean mugging these white people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing too, man. You ain't mean mugging white people, man. You want to mean mug another brother or sister. You want to get in the court and yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, your honor, yes, your honor. You know what I'm saying? But you get around your people and you just you Incredible Hulk. You undestroyable in the streets. Can't nobody touch you in the streets.
Salaki.
Go ahead, Warrior.
Like I said, and you know, that's a heavy point because people's families, they'll jump on, like, that's a white man culture. But when, like you said, when we out in the streets and we try to give you our culture, you deny us. When we tell you to stop eating pork, when we tell you to stop eating shrimp, when we tell you to stop eating certain shit, when we tell you to stop celebrating certain things, when we tell you to stop celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas, you wanna deny us, but your ass will get up in the morning, early in the morning, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and dress up like a punk.
You feel what I'm saying?
Look, I'm gonna chill out.
No, that's heavy you saying that, man, because listen, brother, that goes into Deuteronomy chapter 28:54. When they talk about the tender and delicate man will have evil eyes, something like that, amongst his brother, man. Because, brother, we are evil towards each other, man. You know what I'm saying? And coming into the truth, you see it, man. When I see these brothers and sisters out here mean mugging and doing all this story, man, like, you know what I mean? But the water to the men above me, Barakatah Yahweh, SHALAM, Commander General Yahanna, and all the men above me, general captains and officers, man, because, you know what I mean? I'm gaining that wisdom and strength to realize, like, I'm seeing him, and to the world, he looks like he's tough. But to me, I just see another destroyed brother, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's traumatized, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's just looking for some help, man. You know what I mean? So guess what? Instead of me just going up to you and matching your energy, I'd rather just be big enough and be like, what's up, my brother? Just to make you feel good. Because I know I get it. It's hell out there. You got to mug and you got to do all this on your toes all day. You know what I'm saying? Then you go home and your wife pressing you and you got to put on matching pajamas. You just stressing, you tensed all day and all year, you know what I'm saying? So when you see a brother from the Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge, man, we understand, man, and we extend that hand of mercy to you, man. You know what I'm saying? By greeting you with love, man, and also telling you to get in these classes, man, to build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. We can't make you get in class. We can't knock the pride out you. We can't scare all the, you know what I'm saying? We can't scare that pride up out you, that stubbornness up out you. But what we can do, man, is extend a favor and tell you that, you know what I mean, we here. I.S.U.P.K Atlanta 3353 Glenwood Road is here for all Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where you come and gain your real power, you know what I'm saying, of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 precepts real quick we're going to knock out 4 class over with. You know what I'm saying? Also, your man Abishah.
Khan, that'll one Khan.
Hey, pick me up and do.
I got it for you, need it.
Go ahead.
Oh, Salaki, I got it for you, need. What was the scripture say?
Oh, no. Yeah, I was just used to calling your name. Your man Abishah, he reading from me.
Oh. My bad, Salaki.
Yeah. Your man Abishah, pick me up and do Deuteronomy 28:1.
Khan, out of one Khan. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
The Lord said, man, in Deuteronomy chapter 28:1, and this shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll be on above all nations, the Israelites, the 12 lost tribes of Israel. This is your book. The Lord is talking to us. And listen, I hear it all the time. Mexicans talk about, niggas in America. Negroes talk about Mexicans. Mexicans say they own Mexico, and Negroes say they own their block. The Native Indians say this, and they own the reservations and, you know, the casinos. Yeah, I mean, I hear Haiti talk about they independent, they own Haiti, Colombia, you know what I mean, South America. But here's the kicker. You might be a big part of that. But guess what? Mexico, you really at the bottom. You're just over niggas in America. Native Indians, you ain't over Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? You're on reservations. So they only in Haiti, you got your own flag and all that. And Africans are still bigger than you. Africans still bigger than Mexicans. Africans still bigger than Native Indians. How I know? Because every time I walk out my door, I never see none of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might see a couple of Mexican stores and all that. But guess what? That don't mean nothing. They still at the bottom. How I know? Because Mexicans still look up to white people. Like what Mexicans, they look at how destroyed they are in America. Like they know that this was their land, and look how the oppression that the oppressor has done to them. Because we are at the bottom. Yes, you might have it where it flip-flop all the time. You know, Mexicans get up top, niggas get up top. Haitians get up top, who else? Gag get up top. Native Indians get up top. But we're only doing that at the bottom. We never get above Africans, East Indians, Arabs, the oppressor. We only battling amongst each other, man. We like some hungry pit bulls in the backyard battling over a bowl of food, man. But you can't see that because, oh, well, at least we doing better than the Negroes, or at least we doing better than the Mexicans, or at least we got our own flag. Yeah, man, you ain't nothing in America, man. These white people own your land. These white people own everything. How I know Mexicans, y'all just celebrated Thanksgiving. Native Indians, y'all just celebrated Thanksgiving. Haitians, you just celebrated Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? All that, man, because we're at the bottom, man. Because we will not serve the Lord. Drop that real quick. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 15, Baba Kasha.
That's a lot if I could.
Go ahead, other one.
And so like that was real heavy what you said, man.
Most sound crazy.
If we knew who our people were, if we knew we were the 12 tribes of Israel, we wouldn't accept our Native American people being on fucking reservations.
Right.
We wouldn't accept our people on the border not being able to come over here.
Right.
We wouldn't accept our black folks being shot in the streets, man.
Right.
If we knew who we were, if we knew our people, if we embraced our people, if we came back to that Bible, man, that's so important. For us, it's important. Because that's our constitution of our nation. Don't nobody else have that constitution of a nation.
Right.
That's our constitution of our nation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we knew that, man, the Lord cracked that sky, man. I was so like,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? What you saying so heavy. That's why, man, if I'm teaching history class, don't never ask me what the title gonna be. The title gonna be Black History Matters. And the reason why it's going to be Black History Matter, because it does. Because if we understood Black History Matter, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we'll understand that we all one people, man. We wouldn't look at each other. We wouldn't look down on each other. You can't be a Mexican and you looking at me crazy, but you still celebrating these holidays and you got kids on the border. Black people don't own the border, man. We ain't got y'all in no borders on the in Mexico. Niggas, Negroes, man, listen, stop looking down on the Mexicans, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, listen, they no different than us, man. They work hard just as we work hard, man. And Native Indians, shame on you if you thinking you like the oppressor, man. Because you in a casino and they own a casino. When we celebrate Thanksgiving every year. And Haitians, good night. You and, who is that, Dominicans, or who is that they on the island with? Y'all going through hell right now, and it's all been orchestrated by the oppressor, man.
Salakia, if I may.
Go ahead, Warrior. Shalom, how about you? What's going on, Officer Zar? You dwarf?
Shalom, how about you, Mr. Excellent class. You know what I mean? I just want to answer the question you asked. It's the Simeonites, if I may.
Oh, the Simeonites. Okay, so that is the Dominicans, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, brother. And listen, Azariah, he's a Levite, man. And I'm pretty sure this brother will be able to correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Azariah. is the oppressor behind all the hell that's going on in Haiti right now?
Damn right. The white man's the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's
all day,
right.
all night.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You had anything else you want to add to that, Azariah?
Lucky if I may. You doing you know what I mean? You doing a wonderful job doing you know what I mean, Most High in Christ. You doing saying it better than I can.
Oh nah, man. Shit. Most High in Christ is the man above me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just understand what I done learn. You know what I mean? But if I could, this is the last precept, we're gonna get up out of here because we have the time too. Young man Abishai, pick me up at 15, Baba Kashah, Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Listen, man. And listen, we ain't got enough time to get into these curses, man. But I'm going to tell you something right now. If you can look into the word, man, and I'm not talking about from no selfish state, but when you look at all the black race as a whole, you look at, you know what I mean? You look at the black race as a whole, and I'm not just talking about Negroes. I'm talking about black people, Native Indians, Mexicans, Haitians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, man, Seminole Indians, man. You know what I'm saying? All the way in South America, Argentina, man, West Indies, man. When you look at all this, dog, man, what we got in common, man? We are cursed by the oppressor, man. We can't get no peace. We go to war with each other, but we don't realize who orchestrating everything, man. You know what I'm saying? He the one that causing the hell that we go through, man. And then they got the nerve to have all these holidays that's celebrated. They throwing it right up in our face, man. They throwing it right in our face, man. Like a pimp with pot on their hand, man. They just come through every holiday. The pimp put pot on his hand and shut up and go make my money. You know what I'm saying? Every holiday, man. And that's why Black History matter, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, and you're in the Atlanta area, you need to get tuned into this, man. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ever sit up here and just act like why I'm going through this or why this or why that. You don't have to try to figure it out. All your answers are here. Bring your questions here. Yes, I get it. You can go other places. I hear it all the time. I done been here and it was hard. I done been here and I try to get answers and all this and that. I get that. But that's not gonna happen here. You're not gonna have them issues here. You got questions, concerns, or whatever, man. Bring them to 3353 Glenwood Road here in Decatur, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And get your questions answered. Slacky, go ahead, Warwick.
Yeah, so that's what I could, man. And it's a heavy class, and I'm glad you brought that out because this is therapy for us black people. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's an excellent way to put it too, right there. Excellent.
So go ahead.
No, I was just saying when you said this therapy, that was excellent. I like the way you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, this therapy, man, because we can go through all the shit that we go through all day, man. We can deal with our woman. We can deal with whatever's going on at the slavery. You know, everybody probably trying to chime up, get ready to go into the slavery tomorrow, whatever. This is therapy for us black people, and we don't normally have that. And for us to have a class like this, or a class that you just brought out, man, it's therapy, man. That shit is therapy. That make black people feel good to be like, okay, I got somewhere to go. So right. I want to say the water to you for the class, man. That shit was heavy.
Hey, the water to the man above me, you know what I'm saying? The water to y'all for tuning in and everything, man. Keeping it rock and rolling, man.
I like you, Adawan.
Go ahead.
And I want to say to you, officer, and to the officer that's on the phone, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Hey, Yahweh Shai Barakatah,
and he's absolutely right. This is therapy therapy to our soul. You know, therapy. Our soul so damaged. You know, working around, putting up Salakia for my language, but putting up with the shit we have to put up with on our job around these Edomites. You know, even holding our tongue, even the way we have to hold our tongue on the job, just that over time it damaged your soul.
Right.
You know, you brought up something about last week, officer, how we have to sometimes switch our voice for just to get a job on a job interview.
Right.
Okay. So what if you get the job? Okay, so now you got to talk like you got to keep up there every day. Over time, that damage your soul.
Right.
So the I.S.U.P. I'm grateful, for y'all brothers, y'all leaders. The Most High has set y'all up to where y'all can help restore and repair the damage that has been done to our people's soul. As being here in this captivity is real, and like the officer said, it really is therapy. It really is therapy.
Yeah, Most High in Christ, man. Throughout the Commander General Yahanna, man, for holding this truth down, man. You know what I'm saying? Because without him, man, we'll all be out here destroyed, man. And that's so heavy what you said, too. We're going to get up out of here after this, man. When you were talking about what I said, when I talk about you got to change your voice when you go get a job. That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody talk about some, new year, me, this, and I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to be this and that. Listen, you were talking about how much you were going to be yourself on New Year Eve and woke up and had to go to that slave the next day and be a whole totally different person. You had to wake up and go to that slave and be hey, how you doing? You had to go in there and fake all day. You had to fake smile and fake this and fake that. But just the day before you were talking about you couldn't out all fake stuff, man. But you went to that job and had to be fake your goddamn self. As you sit up there and fake smile and fake this and fake that at that slave, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you love these other gods, man. You fear them. That's why you going up there being fake, man. Because you fear them. You don't fear the Lord, man. Brother, listen, I'm going to start right there because just know, you know what I mean, Black history matters, man. You know what I mean? And with that, pass out the offer to Napash, man. Napash Kaya.
This is the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We're the I.S.U.P.K star 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When new brother and sister come to the school, they are living for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishra, that means 10 in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priest not mandatory, whatsoever amount you like to give. The next holy convocation is going to be the Feast of Purim. It's going to start the 14th and the 15th day of the 12th month. It'll be March 5th through 6th, Sunday sundown through Monday sundown. You also can find this the book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 20 to 31. Remind Akim while walking and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pant, headband, or scarf. And with that, he'll walk her salute the teacher. In Israel, Amida Sabbat, Amida, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahawashi Thon.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahawashi.
What I said to you in the Hebrew, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Y'all ever taught me hands down, class dismissed.
I got you.
been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes.